uh, Sound like that wood needs some oil. Must be on the other side of the drawer. That's about to come out. Wow, look at that. Whoa. Wow. How was it even on there like that? It must have shrunk. Wow, look at that. That woodworking skills. Whoa. Awesome. It's like there wasn't even any glue in there. Just let it fall apart, you know, just admire the woodworking. Picked it up at the dump. The drawer's good. Warming on up, y'all. Warming on up. Made some, I put the rest of the coffee grounds in the coffee blender. In the blender. Like real coffee grounds. Like real coffee beans. Like street cart. Like I had a street cart bag of coffee beans. And I put it in the blender, like the rest of it, and then put it in that Folgers can, because I was doing some Folgers coffee, like that's already ground up. And it hasn't been hurting my side right there since I stopped with that instant coffee. So trying to drink like 3-4 cups, 5 cups of that instant coffee is harder on that, like something going on there. So I think it's those they say it's higher in oxalates, but I think it's because it's like so thick, like that, like you ever put instant coffee, like if you ever noticed it, it's like syrupy. It's almost syrupy. I think that's what it is. So I would have to drink like extra water with that instant coffee, and like since I haven't been doing it and doing regular just roasted and not freeze dried, it hasn't hurt. But anyways, how y'all been? How y'all doing? I hope y'all are doing well. CNN got the New Year's celebration going. Like there's a news mix on cable television. It has CNN, Fox, MSNBC, BBC, and 2 weather channels. So, you know, they put it all together for you. Minus the local news. If y'all ever watch the local news, I don't even know. They might have something that I haven't been seeing, because the last few years I've like watched the New Year's celebration on those channels. Yeah. Yeah, like I remember when I was a teenager, because it's one channel, it's a news mix channel. So like it puts it all together with cable television. But anyways, like I do remember when I was a teenager watching Channel 10 or something. I don't know what it was, because when I stayed with my mom, like I did have cable television for a little while before I moved out. Like I do remember watching like the New York City ball drop and the celebration. Like I watched Y2K back in like 2000, I think. I was like 14, or I was still 13. Anyways, on the News Mix channel, like where it has all these channels clumped up together, like on cable television, it's like really small, like really small uh, pictures. And because like I don't know, like I tried to stretch it one time, so I like stretched it, and yeah, like it was off. It was like off kilter, like it wasn't um, full video, like on the full screen. Like I got a 55-inch TV and like these little squares that it like puts all these channels together, like those 6 channels. Like it's literally like 10 inches. It's like that big. Yo, what up, Chilo? Chio Juarez, I appreciate the sub. Thank you. Have a good one. Happy New Year's to all of y'all. And don't stress yourself out about like New Year's resolutions type stuff or whatever. It's just the end of the winter solstice and the sun is gonna start coming back around, and um, that's what brings spring and summertime. But it did warm on up. It was like it got cold for a little bit, but that those southern winds, from the middle of the earth, must be pretty strong. That the whole global warming thing, you know. We just came out of the last ice age like 14,000 years ago. We was in the ice age. Well, they say we was in the ice age for like 3 million years, so that was a long time. To be hella cold up where New York is, nobody probably wanted to be there, but some woolly mammoths. You know, they say they found camels in Greenland. Camels. There was literally camels in Greenland. They could see in the dark. They could see in the dark, yo. Because it was dark up there for like 6 months out of the year. They found camels in Greenland. When I turned on the TV today, like I seen CNN folks talking with the Middle Easterns. They over there in Arabia, like with that whole thing with Dubai, they're really rich from all the oil and all the global, uh, like the rich global people of the world probably invested. I don't know how they got, like how they started building that, but like um, it's like an expensive place to live or something. Uh, but yeah, like I don't know what. Yeah, CNN always talking about Dubai. But anyways, they could have been there. They could have been at Saudi Arabia or something or Qatar. I don't know, but they was talking about Arabian music. It's really popular now. Uh, like Korean music with K-pop. And he said they're gonna call it something like I was just like A-pop. What about A-pop? Since they call it K-pop, but like Arabian pop or like Arabic pop or something. I don't know, but that's good that they're like opening up a little bit, because um like that's a culture that's been closed in for a long time, just like how Japan was in the 1800s or before that for a long time. China, like China's been closed in for a long time as well, but they've kind of like opened up a little bit to the rest of the world, and so they're still closed in. There's like, you know. Anyways, the whole wall of China. I don't think there's a wall of the Middle East, but it's death. It's like a death land out there. They call it a desert. It's a desert. There's like not a lot of water out there, so probably many people probably died crossing the desert, stuff like that. That's where they have the Dakar races. Uh, like I've been into this Baja game. That's like these off-road races in Mexico type stuff in South America. Probably in South America, or is it just Mexico? Anyways, there's these two other games, Dakar and Desert Rally. I think they take place in, Dakar, like these off-road races. They're in like North Africa and the Middle East, so like it does go into somewhere around there. You know, the Middle East is huge. It's massive. So, but yeah, like it is interesting to see like Arabian people. Yo, what up, Sunset? Hello, Sunset. Hello, Braxton. Y'all have a good one. Happy New Year's. Um, yeah, like all them news channels, they're all clumped into one channel on cable television. For all of you that don't have cable television or um, you haven't had it in a long time or whatever. So it is rather strange, you know? But yeah, like it's funny seeing them talk to like the Arabians and they got their like those rich Arabians, like the CEOs of Arabia and like they have that like that, you know, to protect them from the heat, like whatever that thing's called. But it's like a protection from the heat or something. Or, like maybe it's just like a proper hat or whatever, but they always have like that long gown, whatever you want to call it. I don't know like what the name of it is, but it's like one big sheet, and they be wearing it white. They look white. It's white, yo. It's like they probably wear it brand new or they bleach the crap out of it. Cause I know I don't like wearing white, cause it gets dirty really fast, and like you got to use bleach or something from all the sweat stains and stuff. No, but I see a lot of folks on YouTube. They be working on them cars and stuff from the Middle East over there, and they be wearing like dark ones. It'd be brown, dark blue, black type stuff. So it's like that's so like that must be like a formal, unless it's like just the rich folks or something. But I think it's like a formal thing. I don't know. I'm not too educated in that culture, but I have seen a few documentaries, watched some things, listened to some folks. And it's cool that they're opening up a little bit. Because I heard that they was dropping a lot of money on like American stuff, like American sports, like with golf and soccer, and I don't know, like I guess yeah, they're gonna start making movies or something. I don't know. Because that Indian stuff from like India, like that, like that's a different place. They have like some stuff that's real popular on YouTube. Uh, Bollywood, yeah, it's called Bollywood. Yeah, y'all ever seen that Bollywood? And it's like like those Indians from India, and like it's movies. So it's different from Hollywood, you see. And so, but yeah, like I think that's like really neat that um like in a lot of ways America and Europe, mainly like Britain, like England, has helped shape, like has helped influence culture and around the world since the last 500-600,000 years, whatever it may be. Getting some vitamin D, man. I'm getting some vitamin D. I got the smoke skin damage on my face. It's that warm out here, y'all. Like, it's that warm. I'm over here like sweaty armpits and stuff, so it's that warm. That's what causes all them wrinkles, you know? Like you see old folks with a lot of wrinkles, half of it from the sun. Like you ever seen a picture of a truck driver? Like you ever looked it up and like it show a picture of a truck driver? He'd been driving a truck for 30 years and the left side of his face is like full of wrinkles. It's from the sun. Yeah, but vitamin D, you know, like the sun, that's vitamin D and like that's what helped make your bones strong. Oh yeah, smelling right. Yeah. Yo, yo, man. Y'all take showers at night or in the morning? It's so hard to take a shower in the morning right when you wake up. What up, boy? But I think like it would help me, like it would benefit me to take showers in the morning. It wake me up because I'd be groggy and I'd be, you know, like I'm one of those people that wake up in like a bad mood sometimes. Like I'm like irritable, like my mother. And then I didn't like I don't know. I'm just like my mom. I'm the male version of my mom. Yo, I need to make some babies. You ready to make some babies? You could have made babies with Susie, but I think she was fixed. I think she was. You ever seen that meme of that woman up in Walmart and she like put the towel up under her armpit, like she wiping her underarm? uh, get back, bro. Get back. Yo, this like I mean like this is like the only time that I actually like watching the news channels is for the fireworks on New Year's. They show like different big cities with the fireworks going on. Man, that's awesome. Like it's so huge. Like I've been to small fireworks like by the river and stuff before and sitting down on the ground and like I could feel it in my chest from like those little cannons. But those big fireworks up in the like up in them big cities, man, they go on for like 30 minutes, an hour straight. I don't really know how long, but it's man, it's so dry out here. Like doing some fireworks out here, it's really dry. So it's not good, you know. I grew up in town and I remember doing like little fireworks in town, like in the driveway type stuff, in the front yard. One time I was a little kid and I did those little rockets. It was like a little rocket like that. They wasn't even flying right and I was like scared it was gonna come back and hit me. But I used to like the little snakes, like the little, like it's like some black stuff and then you light it and it just keep on going and going and going. And then the smoke balls are so cool because it was just like it's like a flare type stuff. Like you can see the color smoke. Then I used to do those little tanks, like those little tanks, and then Like I didn't think they really burn like that, and then you see videos of people in war, and the tanks really burn like that. I'm like, holy shit, that's terrible. So I'm thankful for uh, freedom, freedom and peace. Like war sucks, you know. I think a lot of people should be grateful. Like what's going on right now in like parts of the world is history sucks, and it seems to be repeating itself. So it does that. But a lot of places, it's actually a lot more peaceful than what it used to be. You know, with like a lot of people around the world, they see America as like a land of laws. So like it is organized structure in a way that helps, like it helps people feel better. I mean, it's more safe comparatively. There's almost 400 million people, y'all. So when you see bad stuff on the news, like it's stuff like that's been going on for, you know, thousands, millions of years type stuff. Like you see it in animals. Like you ever seen like yeah. Yo, whatever happened to the Discovery Channel playing animal, you know, like the safari type stuff. Like the animal kingdom is wild, y'all. You see the monkeys like over there in India, and they be trying to get the food. They be like stealing food. The War of the Chimps. Yeah, they never made a movie about the War of the Chimps. I just came up with a scenario in my mind. They're all like, ah, and you know, yeah, terrible stuff. So, um, people are brave. You know, people are brave. Is not, you know, like, people are really brave. They override their fear. Cause y'all know if we was fearful all the time, and like we would take the measures about it, we would have like armor, like all over. Sometimes I used to be thinking like the technology is gonna get better, right? You know, like you see in science fiction type stuff, it's like a whole like orb, like a shield. That's my little box right here. It's like Rome is like that's my nanotech. Like they had a scenario like that on the old video game from 2001 called Red Faction, and this dude, they was up there in Mars mining Mars, and it was like a plague that went down over there, and there was a rebellion. I must have got bit by a bug or burned myself, or that's some warts or something. Yeah, but he had like the boss fight in that game. They had nanotechnology, and there was like a shield around them. I'm gonna have to change this transmission fluid eventually. Apparently, in these newer cars and trucks, it's good for you to change the transmission fluid like every 30,000 miles. I think it's because they added more gears. A lot of them don't have 5 gears anymore. They got like 6, 8, 10, and it's like, oh man, what? Can we just go back to 5 gears? It was cool. I mean, they was good. All these newer cars are weaker. These newer cars and trucks. No, but like I said, there was a guy that got 1,000,000 miles off a 2017 Toyota Tundra. He must have been taking care of it real good. That dog out there, he pissing on a tree right now. That chicken out there. I'm hella bored, but I'm grateful, you know, like some people they have it hard. So like the New Year's gonna be rough for a lot of folks, so I see people living in their cars and some people they wanna live in their vans and stuff like that. And that's cool. But I think America has a property investing problem. The banks are taking advantage of people with the 30-year mortgages type stuff. Is this woman that explains how like a line of credit can help you pay off your mortgage, but like she says, like take out 10,000 and then pay it off on the principal because folks is just paying off the interest. All right, boy. Where'd that cat go? Oh, you want a hug? You want a hug? All right, now get back. Slobbered all over me. Here. This dude greedy for the cuddles. All right, dude. Yeah, I was checking out those like arts website. There's like a website like arts, like artists artwork.com or something. And like I looked at this person's art they was trying to sell and it was like 24 by 12 or something. But it was on museum type clay or something. It was like a clay thing or something. Like, and it was like a painting of a woman like laying like sitting down on the ground, but she had leaves on her back. It was like 10 leaves, like 10 big leaves covering her body. And it was like something in the background. I don't know if it was in the dark or whatever. But she was trying to sell it for like $850. And I'm like, there you go. You know. See, there's other ways to make money, so I'm interested in that kind of stuff. See you later, Charles. Nice RC car. I hope you got a good one. Yeah, I love that stuff. Tower Hobbies, towerhobbies.com. You know, you can get remote controls. Man, I need to get me a new one. Yeah, like I got an old T-Max 3.3. My last one I had, it was a Traxxas Stampede and like an electric one. Like it would go like 30. It was just brushed. It wasn't brushless. And I let my friend, like one of my friends, drive it. Like I went over to his house. Like I was gonna get some weed or something. And yeah, he was letting his little kid hold the controller and stuff. And like I was just letting them play around, you know. And man, at first they hit a mailbox, and then they brought it around, and yeah, car ran it over. It was like a Ford Taurus ran it over. I saw it in slow motion when it got run over by the Ford Taurus. I was like, man, I could have recorded that. But like my friend was all shook up. Like, yeah, he was all shook up. I was like, it got reversed. They didn't know it had reversed. Oh, I put a turmeric. I put some of that Instaflex in my coffee and milk. It's got a lot of turmeric in it. It's mostly turmeric. It's got some other stuff to prevent that inflammation of the brain and the body. What was that I was reading yesterday? That was like really good. Oh, coconut oil. Yeah, coconut oil. Cause I was like I was wondering if coconut oil can help heal the body, and it said no, only muscles. But its antioxidants help prevent free radical damage to the brain and the body. So that kind of stuff help you with your brain, so you could live a long time without going crazy. You know, with dementia, that Alzheimer's type stuff. I be telling folks, you know, like it's like, but like too much of it ain't good. I guess because it's, I don't know, it's high in saturated fat or something, but it's the good kind of fat, at least. Oh man, it comes from a tree. I've never seen a coconut tree, but I see them getting coconuts from a coconut tree. They've even trained monkeys to get coconuts from a coconut tree. That's what's badass about it. Like, you see the monkey and it's like going up the tree. Like, they got a leash on the monkey. Yeah. Yeah, but y'all have a good one, man. Y'all have a good one. Whatever y'all doing, like, you could be on the water or you could be doing some fireworks type stuff. Hello, love. Love Lakers. Oh man, just be checking out the news on New Year's. News mix, cable television. It's like it's all in one. The BBC, British Broadcasting Company. People were like, what is BBC? It's British Broadcasting Company. I'm like, maybe they should change their name or something. Like, they still gonna call it BBC forever. It's been BBC forever, y'all. Right? English. English. What if it's English? English Broadcasting Company. EBC. That's gonna fall off there. Oh man, yo, I just had my cup of coffee, man. I need to go for a walk. I need to get these steps in. Uh, oh, my ass hurts. For real. That's how warm it is. I don't even need. Dang, I don't think I need these underpants either. I think I'm sweating. Damn, it must be like 50, 60. It must be like 65 degrees or something. That's 62 degrees. It's like 65 degrees out here. And some old okra. They're just rotten. But the seeds are good. You can save the seeds. You can grow some more okra. You can make some okra water. I saved me some pomegranate seeds. I'm gonna try to grow some pomegranates. I think that was my first New Year's resolution, to grow some pomegranates. There's some seeds in there. They're good, you know. You could just get you some pots from Walmart or something and then grow something, you know. It could turn out like it could turn out like if it's a small pot, like it could be a little bonsai. Like them Japanese bonsais. They're little trees. I don't know if it'll ever even bear fruit if it's a fruit tree you're trying to grow in a little pot. Hello, the Tones cat. The Tones cat. Close. Man, y'all must be interested in the news or something. Or the New Year's or something. I don't know why the algorithm be pushing out stuff. That's what I'm saying. Like that, like the algorithm is really political on YouTube. I don't know. The news type stuff could be getting pushed out too. I just put the news channels as hashtags. I'm not really interested in the news too much. I listen to these podcasters talk about the economy and stuff. But I do, like, I am subscribed to a bunch of news channels. You know how I get pushed out on your feed type stuff. Because YouTube ain't really been pushing none of my videos out until I put something, like, it's just seems to be random, but like the political stuff works. I guess the news stuff works. All the other stuff don't really work. I mean, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out, you know? Just like everybody else. No, it's all good. Yeah, Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year, Robin. Robin Armistead. I mean, it's going to be tonight, you know. So I mean, you could just watch the news, like those news channels or whatever, unless you really go into some real fireworks in real life type stuff. But that's what I like. That's what I've been doing the last few years. I watch it on TV. Well, it's like it's on cable television, and like it has like five, like 6 channels on one screen. It's the news mix. They call it the news mix. With CNN and then Fox and then MSNBC and then BBC and then 2 weather channels. Hello, Wesley. Hello, everyone. Y'all have a good one, man. Y'all have a good one. I mean, I would like do other stuff. Like I could go further, but like I would have to get data from Walmart, like maybe a different SIM card or something. It's like different company, because the like I tried TracFone and it sucks. Maybe service out here just sucks, but you know that's why that Starlink is so interesting for a lot of people, because they can get internet like anywhere. There's people literally streaming from the ocean on a boat with Starlink. But that came out in 2019. So because I see folks with data, like telephone data, driving around in their cars, and they lose signal. And that's what happened to me. Is no, that TracFone stuff's too slow. That was a mushroom. Yeah, thanks, Wesley. I appreciate it. Yeah. I'm a nice guy, man. They say nice guys finish last. tried to get it right, but it just is. Yeah, you just I've said it before. For people that care too much, they feel like they're paralyzed in life. It's because they care too much. That's when you're a really nice person, and life can bring you down. So for the really like empathic type people, you have to care less. You know, that's why that retard maxing is so popular on YouTube or whatever. And then for the people that don't care enough, it'd be better for them to care more, but it seems to be psychological, and some people care to be a better person and some people don't. But I was always a wild one from the get-go. I was a wild one from the get-go. You know, like I was a little rambunctious one. When I was little, I didn't have no fear. And then I got older, and then the fear started like taking over type stuff. And disappointment or failures in yourself, don't take it the wrong way. Like they say, you gotta fail to succeed type stuff. You're just better next time, but like a lot of people, they get burnt out and then they don't want to try anymore. So it happens. It's part of life for a lot of people. So don't let life stress you out type of thing, because it'll cause heart pain. My heart started hurting, and then I started getting like brain glitches while I was asleep, because I was sleeping too much, I guess. Heart glitches, electric type stuff. But yeah, so that's when I started learning about depression, anxiety, and stoicism. Listening to therapists, psychologists. That's when I got on a bunch of the Peterson stuff, and then like I learned about stoicism. It's like a Greek philosophy of how to perceive the world. It's cool. Listen to an old wise man quotes, like really popular on YouTube, so that's another way you could get a lot of views. You don't have to be toxic to get views on YouTube. You could like, if it's informational, if it's healing type stuff, that stuff's super popular. Especially if you're like certified. Like Dr. Berg, he got like 6 million subscribers, 10 million type stuff. He's just walking. I was always talking, I guess, like that around my parents or something when I was little. No, but I really didn't like. I was a quiet, I was a quiet person, but the mind is always running, type of thing. So a lot of people, like, I think, the way the YouTube tells you to do, it's like, don't be boring and like try to say something or do something every 30 seconds so you retain your viewers and all this stuff. And I'm like, it makes people sound crazy. They start repeating themselves. He's a good dog. Them some good dogs. Them Labradors, some good dogs. His mama was a Dalmatian. His daddy was black. His mama was white. As long as they ain't around a bad influence, I guess. I don't know. They be acting territorial sometimes, but I try to raise them right, you know? You gotta raise them right. If they ain't raised right, they all messed up. Damn, it feel good outside. Y'all don't forget to touch grass, man. Don't forget to touch grass, stop the doom scrolling, and you know, live streaming might be like a waste of time for a lot of folks, and I think it is. But I just had to get it out of my system, I guess. Run it through my system. Run it. Run it. Run it. You'll get better or you'll quit. Run it. Yeah, but I don't know what to do with myself, you know. I'm one of them lost individuals without love. But I've learned a lot along the way. Like, I did learn about that Alibaba and that AliExpress. It ain't just about Amazon. But I do appreciate real stores now, I guess. Be a great YouTuber, y'all. Y'all can be a great YouTuber. I try not to censor myself. I do realize there's lots of censorship going on, and that's not what America is all about. I have the right to say what I want, how I want, when I want. So, but it's just, I don't know, sometimes it feels like an uphill battle. So just don't let it stress you. You don't have to say all your opinions all the time. My mama said, because like on Waterboy, y'all ever seen The Waterboy? It's like a really old movie. Mama said school the devil type stuff. Yeah. Yeah. I don't remember. That was a funny movie, man. That was a funny movie. Mama said, friends bring the devil out of you. No, the devil is darkness, y'all. It's not.
I love it. That was an incredible display. I cannot believe it. As you mentioned, records will be broken on this show, everyone.
If the world got dark, that would be really bad, you know, like a lot of things would die.
On the Sheikh Zayed Festival in Abu Dhabi. By the way, it's 62 minutes long.
But light traditionally is like God, like the sun.
Undoubtedly, it is going to be amazing. You know what else is awesome?
Yeah. See, they got they got CNN, Fox, MSNBC, BBC, and 2 weather channels. That's what I'm talking about. And
I
like,
don't see Boris in sequence by the end of the night.
You know.
And Berman wins. I want to see it.
it's all right. Like I actually heard one year like Willie Nelson. He's getting really old. He's like 96 years old. Like one of those old country singers. And then some old stuff, man. They had like Nelly or something. I don't know. I forgot. It was LL Cool J. I saw LL Cool J play one time. Man, all that stuff's probably on YouTube though. I don't even know what's going on C-SPAN. Damn.
Has 75% more scrubbing power. And now with the locking head, getting into tight spaces is simple.
Can I borrow it?
Swiffer Mop Deluxe, the mother of all cleans.
For gentle, dependable constipation relief, try Senecon. It works.
Too many ads.
Around the world as London.
Preparations underway for London fireworks.
The show will last for 15 minutes, so it is the biggest
What?
in Europe, the biggest fireworks display in Europe, and has been for many years.
Certainly is, and of course it's important because it brings in the tourists.
Wait, is that gonna go off first?
Of the country as well. But those guys, they've got a bit of a way to go. Greg, tell us, how do you get tickets?
Right, so it's
Or
just a
after.
ticket that's paid. People have
I
to
think
pay.
that says
So
20.
It's almost
I
like
don't know.
a ballot. The tickets go on sale about 2 months ago, and they sold out within a matter of days. Now, in terms of where we are here, those are kind of the cheaper tickets. They're the tickets where you can stand and see the London Eye, and you're allowed in at 8 o'clock. So people have started arriving here. Then you have the bridge, Westminster Bridge, which is the VIP expensive tickets.
In
It's
London.
about 50 to 70 pounds. You can stand on the bridge and watch the display.
Yeah.
This is the best viewpoint, being right opposite, because when those fireworks go, I mean, you
They're
can
in
smell
London.
it in the air. The air is just filled
Damn, it's
with
still cold
that
in here.
gunpowder, and you know it's fireworks night here in London. And people earlier I was speaking to said that this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to get the chance to be here. 100,000 tickets sold out in a matter of days, and ultimately people will be watching all
100,000
across London,
tickets?
across
What?
the bridges. Now, one of the famous parks is closed tonight, which has caused some anger with local residents in North London at Primrose Hill. So Primrose Hill is a vantage point, if you like, for Londoners to watch the fireworks for free. But the Royal Parks have this year decided to close the park over safety concerns. More than 30,000 revelers gather there. I've done that many years ago. And you sit in the park and you kind of watch London at midnight. And
30,000
that
people
won't
in a
happen
park?
this year because the park's closed.
What?
There's fencing all around it, and the police are there warning people not to attend the park this year. But the festivities, many here simply waiting for that moment. Those fireworks, 12,000. There's a team of 30 or so people that have been in those pods for the last 4 days, putting the finishing touches.
Wait, is London
to
ahead of
this
us?
Huge
Like,
display,
are they gonna have New
which
Year's
again,
first
the
or?
biggest fireworks display in Europe. Now, 32 technicians, 12,000 fireworks, and work began really in July. So there'll be some surprises this year, and those surprises really are for those that are going to be watching on television. You'll only be able to see those surprises on the BBC. It's basically an animation. The sky will be lit up with an animation of some sort. The mayor kind of alluded to it earlier, but he hasn't told
They have lights like the Ravers.
who will be leaving messages. Last year we heard from King Charles, who paid tribute to
Charles.
the NHS, fire service and the police.
King Charles.
This year, expecting something similar. The mayor has said that this year's theme is togetherness, and that is really bringing the country
Togetherness,
together as
peace, love,
millions will be
unity, and
watching
respect.
around the world as London celebrates the first few minutes of 2026.
Greg, look, I know you may not be in the
Yeah.
VIP area, but
There you
you are
go.
very much
Peace,
on the
love,
VIP,
unity, and
we really
respect,
appreciate
everyone.
having the team there to,
Peace
to talk
from
us through
America.
what we're going to expect in the next few hours. Just in terms
It's about that
of
love.
the amount of work, you mentioned this takes months.
Love.
But those last-minute tweaks to make it current, to make it take in the latest
yeah, I got an
music,
okra
the
in my
latest
pocket.
top one
Damn.
in the music charts. That's all pretty last minute.
It is indeed. Now, as you heard earlier, the mayor said that the London Eye was open to the public up until 4 p.m. today, and that was the last time it actually spun round before the technicians could get in there to actually put on the pyrotechnic show, which is going to be incredible. It always is. I've covered this now for the last 4 years, and it is a sight to see. And to be so close to it, this is the prime position. Now, in terms of the viewpoint, it goes on for as long as the eye can see. Both sides, you've got
That
Westminster
okra.
Bridge that direction. Already there's tens of thousands of people lined up. And then you've got Blackfriars Bridge to my right. And already people are starting to gather to watch this spectacular. And as I say, it is the biggest fireworks display in Europe and a hot town to be
I need
here
some
in
new
central
glasses.
London tonight.
Greg McKenzie,
Thank
as
you.
always,
Yodo,
thank you so,
hello,
so much.
Kobe.
Stay warm, and we'll be back with you throughout
Kajobi.
the night.
Jacoby.
The team there in central London. If you haven't got a ticket, if you're not there, you don't need to be. Stay with us here on the BBC News Channel, because my colleague Nikki Schiller will take you through into 2026, and he will definitely have the best view. He's coming on a little bit later to tell us exactly what's going to happen when Big Ben chimes midnight. We're going to take
Big
a short
Ben.
trip around the world across the UK. You're with BBC News.
Yeah, I got some pomegranates, pomegranate seeds. You can save them like that. You gotta dry them out first with like a napkin or something so they don't get all moldy. And then you can grow some plants. Yo, what time is it in England right now? Is it PM or AM? I'm confused.
Welcome back. You are with BBC News. Much more on the New Year's festivities coming up. But first, of the day's other news stories. Russia's defense ministry has released pictures claiming to show that Ukraine targeted a residence of President Putin in a mass drone attack.
Stop the war.
Good. Well, thank you. I know that.
Stop the war. It's so terrible.
Yes, I did. Yes. We're gonna have a good time. We've had a good time. Last year we had a great time.
That's that hottie right there. That's that hottie.
The next few hours.
Isa Suarez. She's so beautiful.
Icons. This year we're going to do events, cultural British events, and to see whether
Yes.
we can get them on the hour.
Oh no.
Okay.
Can ChatGPT?
There's a hot chocolate as well.
Going back to Boris. No, Max Foster in Edinburgh. Well, I try to get.
Oh, they're in London. It's 8 p.m. in London.
Set the scene
Max
for
has
us.
heard all of this.
Oh God.
Get ready for Issa's outfits. That's all I can say. I share an office with her. I've had an insight. They are quite extraordinary. This is the castle.
Wow, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
15,000 fireworks will be firing up from up there a bit later on. And below we have a fairground and a concert where Hamish Hawke will be playing very soon.
You
A
good?
very well-known singer here in Scotland. And I mean, it's an honour, isn't it? Do you get nervous?
It's an absolute privilege, I've got to say it. And do I get nervous? 100%.
It's all good. I usually have 0 viewers.
You're from Edinburgh.
There's going to be a lot
So,
of posting in
you
the
know.
next couple of hours, I think.
So the other team
It must be
in
something with the
Paris are
title.
gonna be talking about traditions
Or
in
YouTube
India. They
being
don't have
random.
Anything on Scotland?
No, they don't. I'm afraid they don't. Well, Hogmanay is a very special time of the year here in Scotland, and it's quite different to Christmas.
Wow.
And it sort of encapsulates a lot of different traditions.
A
from
few
lot of
more
different times and a
years.
lot of
I mean,
different religions,
hours.
A lot of different worlds, as it were. And
Oops. What? The TV just turned on the PS5. That's crazy. Yo, I tried to get this to install. I thought it was downloading from the disk, but it turns out it was just installing really slow because I put it in rest mode and it didn't even download at all. So like this game is really, like I heard it's really terrible. Like it won't even install like a normal game. Cause I got these other games, you know, and they don't have no problem installing, none of them. Except for Tom Clancy's Wildlands. It was really it didn't play until I downloaded the patch. Yeah, that's crazy. 11% is stuck. Got it for $10 at Walmart, so like I'm like at a GameStop, so like don't even waste your money trying to buy that game online unless it's on sale or whatever, you know. But I did get on that yesterday for like 30 minutes. I mostly played that, Baja, Red Dead Redemption 2. They got the Christmas tree, but I don't know any other games that kind of celebrate New Year's but they do. They do. See, it looks like it's downloading, but it's just how can they release these games and they don't even work? How is that possible?
Special performances from the movie Sinners. A lot happening here in the birthplace of the blues here in Clarksdale, Mississippi. Stay with us. We got a whole lot of party coming up.
He's cold.
Oh, I cannot wait. Of course, Miami on Flo Rida is going to.
Oh my God, it's Mark Wahlberg. Oh my God, they playing the old songs, y'all, from like 2005.
Mutual Insurance, brand new year, same great savings.
If you notice something about the celebrations on there, people are like their mind is still in like the early 2000s.
Oh, what's this?
For real.
Fans run out onto the.
On Earth, there are contaminants in the atmosphere, and this can introduce impurities. But in the vacuum of space, that doesn't happen. And the more pure and
Company sends factory with furnace into space.
The team are controlling their mini factory while it's in orbit, and they've made a big leap forward. They can turn on the factory furnace.
What is that?
I'll start with you. This has been a frenetic year for.
What is this artwork down here? You see, like, oh my God.
Focus.
Well, Antonio, that was.
That's what I'm saying. I can't focus.
So good at
No, but I streamed for a whole year. I got 500 subscribers, y'all. That's how hard it is. So good luck. Good luck to you. Like I said, I think it's because I put those hashtags, but I wasn't talking about much.
It does have the president and a number of his allies on their back foot.
CNN or Fox or MSNBC, you know, it's like
they are considering the fact that they may lose the House, they may really suffer in the midterm elections, and they're trying.
So you
to
see people
ways to adjust their behavior.
talking about it and then they stop.
The Doge cuts that we were seeing at the beginning of the year. We're seeing the president talk about.
They all like pause it or hit the mute button and stuff. It's like, yeah, you can
that
pause it
by not extending the.
And then, so that's how they don't get the copyright or something. it's really technical with YouTube, but you gotta get good with all that to actually keep getting recommended or whatever in the algorithm. They scrutinize how much effort you put into on your live streams or something. I don't get it. Cause I'll be seeing like Indian women laying down on the bed. They be laying down on the bed and they just like and they have a lot of viewers. I'm like, what the heck? They're all like rocking back and forth. You can see their boobs. Yeah. I know how it be. So, you know, you don't have to try hard. You just, I don't know. But it could suck you in. I kind of want to listen to music. Thank you for subscribing. I'm usually listening to music. Happy New Year's, everyone. Kean Gaming. Wesley. Dennis. Batonas. Lakers lover. Charles. Braxton. Samantha. Sunset. Chillo. Yeah, I appreciate it. I'll be listening to music though. I'm a music lover. I gotta change it to Spotify. Narrate, Hackler, and Kutch.
Extending the Obamacare subsidies, and so the resistance is having an impact, and it is really going to impact the way.
There was a German bank heist. They drilled into it like on GTA 5, I guess. I don't know. Yo, coffee got me. I need to pee, yo. Oh, I gotta take a leak. Techno. man. We're decadent. Thank you, I appreciate it. I've got some favorite YouTubers, live streamers too. Sometimes I'll be thinking about putting some money on a debit card and send them some money because they got their like Cash Apps type stuff. But like maybe like $5 or $10, you know, like nothing big. Cause I'm poor, yo. If you ain't working for it, don't complain about it. So I try not to complain, you know. Because negativity is contagious. Positivity is contagious. Okay? Being sad is contagious. I understand. I'm sorry. I apologize. But if you try to be a YouTuber, it'll help you try to be a better person. And that's good. Yeah, that's good. That's good, yeah. That's some Hackler and Cut. We're gonna get an ad, right? Oh no, I don't like that. I'm gonna take that off.